Alright guys, we've gotten a lot of questions about shotgun chokes out there, and in this video we're going to go ahead and test the 3 most commonly used ones: full, modified, and cylinder, and find out what kind of spread they have on target. With that being said, let's get to it. Welcome back to Class Firearms, guys. Kaya here with Brandon.
Hey! Oh, you didn't call me Jason this time.
No, you're
Okay.
Brandon. Why would I call you Jason? You're not Jason.
I don't know. In the other takes, you did it.
Jason's right there.
Hi, Jason.
Anyways, in this video we're going to talk about shotgun chokes. I know it may, if you're obviously a shotgun person, a hunter, you guys will probably be like, hey, what do you mean chokes? They're super simple. But it's not. You know, a lot of folks out there, I've seen this personally, they check these things out. These are shotgun chokes. And they're like, wait, what are these things? These are not shot shells. They're kind of weird. They don't know. Some people even throw them away, and you shouldn't. There's a reason for why you have these things, because your shotguns aren't your general, rifled firearms. They're just smooth bore, so you need some assistance depending on what you're doing. So we're gonna dive right into all shotgun chokes. In this case, what the gun that we're displaying?
Panzer AR-12 Pro.
This is your favorite, right?
I love this thing.
Is that a suppressor?
No, it's a shroud.
Exactly. It just looks all tactical, cool. But anyways, let's just get right into shotgun chokes. Do you have any idea? Because you were telling me that.
A little bit. So what I do know is that there are markings on.
And we'll get there.
That's about all I know. I know there's different markings.
Why do you think they're marked?
Well, different sizes for different size shells. That's my assumption.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. This is a great example right here. Shotgun chokes is all about basically constriction at the end of the muzzle to basically direct the projectiles that you're firing depending on your application. So these chokes are numbered. I'm going to start off right off the gate. Generally, there's like 5 of them, but 3 of them are the flagship main ones. If there's only one marking right here, I'm going to get close to the screen right here, just one little notch right there. That is full. That means it is going to be the tightest spread. So obviously shotgun shells, multiple, you got your number, like bird shots. There's like a crap ton of pellets in there. You got your number 4s, 27 pellets. Double out box got 9 in them, and obviously you got your slugs, just one single. So when you're firing that bird shot, or even your number 4, or even double out box, right, you're gonna have a certain amount of spread. And these things are going to basically determine how much spread you have. And it is extremely important for a lot of times hunting applications, even when you're shooting at a target, if you're in that or defensive situation. So that one that I was just talking about, one is full. This is going to give you the tightest spread. Then you got your 2 notches. That's kind of a modified, it's like improved modified. That's 2 notches, so it's just a little bit more spread. Then you got your modified, which is right here. This was in this gun right here. 3 notches, you guys see. And this is the center. Then you have your 4 notches, that is improved cylinder. So improved cylinder, improved modified, these are kind of hybrids, right, in between. Then your cylinder, which has 5 notches right here. So at what application would you need this? Well, okay, so if you're actually, let's say you're hunting turkey, well, you're probably gonna be at a certain distance from that turkey. If you have a cylinder in there, so you gotta know, like when you're getting that shotgun ready, you need to look which kind of choke that you have in there. If you have a cylinder in there and you're gonna shoot, let's say number 4, even a double out buck, right? That turkey's at a distance, there's a great chance of you having too much spread and you're missing that turkey or whatever your game that you're hunting. In that point, I would actually be using full, which is just 1 notch right here. That's gonna keep it extremely tight. You're gonna have more accuracy with it. But if you're hunting duck or some bird that's up there, then obviously cylinder is gonna make perfect sense.
Got the wider spread.
Exactly. So now you understand. So you kind of control the shot pattern.
Yeah. Can you shoot a slug through any of these?
Okay, not any of them. This is very important. Okay, so if you have the full, which is just 1 notch, right?
Yeah.
That gives you the most constriction. So your slug is going to hit that and you may just end up damaging your barrel. So you want to use the cylinder. Cylinder, 5 notches, that's going to have no constriction whatsoever, restriction whatsoever. So you can shoot a slug right through that thing without a problem.
Makes sense.
All right, so that's it. So choke selection is extremely important. When you get that shotgun, whatever it is, make sure you look into that box and check whatever, however they come in, check it out and apply the proper choke into your shotgun. Now, let me show you guys basically how this works. So these guns are all, oh, sorry buddy.
Good.
These are all just safe. We always check them for safe right before is it clear?
Clear.
All right, clear. All right, so here it is. So the muzzle end right here, there are threads in here.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can tell, we got this one in there. This is I believe, yeah, this is modified. So what you do is you just put this end into it, just like that, and then you just start screwing this, just like that. And there's a tool that Brandon has it. You want to try it?
Sure.
Go ahead. All right.
Let's get that.
Make sure
in
you
there.
show it to the camera.
There you go. And you just twist with the threads, of course, towards the end of the barrel. If I slip there.
There it is. And make sure it's in there nice and tight and good to go. That's it. So now you've got your modified choke installed to this thing. You can actually, you're gonna get spread according to this. And to take it off, again, this thing comes out with a tool just like that. It's got different notches for different types of a shotgun shell. Like this is a 12 gauge, right? You can have your 10 gauge, you can have your 20 gauge. So it's gonna apply, or 410 exactly. So that's tiny though. So right here, you just simply take it off. And then go ahead and put the new choke on there, whatever you guys want to put on there. But please, 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 when you do this, make sure the gun is safe because you're dealing with a muzzle. All right, now this is the next one.
Keep your fingers.
Yeah, everything, just your face, everything. Even this thing goes off right here. It's a bad day. And always wear eye protection. It's a good one. So now I got. Yeah, Dick Cheney. Yes, I am. There you go. So in a nutshell, this is it, guys. Shotgun chokes, pretty simple, but you know what? For a lot of folks, it is not. Like Brandon was one of them. He didn't know much about them.
Yeah, I legitimately didn't know much about chokes. I knew there was marks on them, and we actually got one sent in a while ago where they used the wrong choke. They shot a slug through it. There goes the barrel.
There you go, guys. Be careful. They probably had a full on there,
Probably.
the tightest spread one, and you just blew your barrel out. Be careful. Check your if you're gonna shoot again slugs. Use a no restriction cylinder.